What's going on, everyone? Vince the Lawn Engineer here. Super excited because we are ready to plant in our backyard garden here. It's a little bit late in the season, so we were forced to kind of buy some plants that were already well along their way of growing in their pots. Bought those from the big box store. Going to be planting them today in this garden. But first, we're going to prepare the beds with some pretty good fertilizer, and let me show you what I've got. All right, so here's what we've got. My good friends from True Organics sent me a sample pack of some of their offerings here. Today, we're going to be using what's called their tomato and vegetable food. All of their products are OMRI listed for organic use. This particular product is derived from seabird guano, shrimp shell and crab shell meal, poultry manure, soybean meal, and guarantees no sludge, fillers, or additives. So pretty good analysis on this bag. This is a 456. So we're going to be applying this today at a rate for new garden beds. This is going to be 1.5 cups over 10 square feet, working it into the top 3 to 6 inches of soil, and then water thoroughly. This whole bag here will cover 70 square feet. It's a 4-pound bag. So we have 32 square feet here. This is an 8-foot by 4-foot box, 32 square feet. We need about, I think it's 4.8 cups of this product, so about 38 ounces. I've got my measuring cup right there. We're going to measure that out. We're going to spread it evenly over the soil here, and then using the garden weasel, we're then going to run the garden weasel over and work that into that first 3 to 6 inches of soil, and then we're going to be ready to plant. So I also want to mention that True Organics also has some liquid lawn food. This is a 401 liquid in a hose end sprayer bottle. Some of the other things that they've sent me too was kind of a liquid form of this tomato and vegetable food that we're going to be applying in granular form today. We also have some all-purpose food and then a special formula for raised beds, which we could be applying today, but I've decided more or less to just go with this. Honestly, more so because it says tomatoes on the bag, and we do plan on planting some tomatoes here. But before we put that fertilizer down, I want to hear from you. Have you used True Organics? What's your experience been with it? Do you like it? Do you have anything that you can share with anyone else reading the comments that they would need to know about using these products? This is my first time using them. Also, any other fertilizers that you like to use for your gardens, let us know in the comments down below. We really encourage comments on this channel so that everyone can benefit and learn from what everyone has to say. All right, so the first thing we're going to be doing is kind of just rake things up a bit. This soil's been sitting here for a couple weeks now, so I just want to break it up. I mean, just to show you, it is pretty soft. I mean, it's not compressed or compacted or anything, so it'll be easy to work it in, but just to break up the crust that has kind of formed on top. Go around and do that. Should be pretty straightforward. We've already got some weeds growing in here already. We're going to try and keep this garden an organic garden, so we're not going to treat for pests or weeds or anything like that. It's going to be an all organic garden. All right, now we're ready to spread the fertilizer. Easy tear open bag. Even has a sort of like a Ziploc there. And there you go. Here is the fertilizer. Not too bad. Not sure if you can see that in there. It looks pretty good. Woo! It does have quite an odor to it, actually. We are gonna put this in our little cup here. I need about 38 ounces. This cup goes to 35, so I'll just top it off. Call it good. All right. Got some left. We'll seal that up. And we're basically going to go around here, trying to evenly distribute the fertilizer throughout the beds. That's pretty good. And now it's time to work it in. We're gonna use our garden weasel here. Just work it down into that soil. Get it down in there. These tines go about 3 inches or so deep I can get down. Probably not gonna get the full 6 inches. But it'll be good enough. And that's all there is to it, really. Just making sure it gets worked in, and then we will water it. Let me go out front and get the plants. We'll bring those back. We didn't get that many plants. We still have to go out and get some more. But we'll at least have enough to get started here in planting this garden. All right, so I know it doesn't look like much, but let me show you what we've got, what we're gonna get started with at least. We'll go out and buy some more of these plants. But so far, we have some tomatoes right back here. These right here are gonna be bell peppers. We got some jalapenos, and then we'll have some cucumbers there. And we're gonna be planting some more stuff here. I think there's an idea of even maybe planting corn. We'll see how that goes. Strawberries in the back there. We also picked up a few herbs. Those herbs are gonna be planted in the middle here. So all of this will most likely be herbs, even maybe some edible flowers. I don't know yet. We've got a lot of different ideas going on for back here. Over here, we've already planted a few things from seed. You can see this row right here. This is kale. That's already sprouted, and that's coming up pretty good. We got some chard in the front, some Tom Thumb. We've planted something else here, but it's not labeled. Forgot what that was. And in the back here, these are carrots. So interesting though, this is a 4x8 box. And I didn't fertilize this yet. I did not put any fertilizer down. When I read the instructions on the back of the bag, it sounded like it would be better if you can get it incorporated in that first 3 to 6 inches of soil. So we held off on fertilizing that bed because the seeds were already planted. And so we decided, you know, let's save this bed for this product so we can get it all incorporated. So over the next couple weeks here, you know, we'll expect to see these plants grow, and we'll continue to feed them. We'll follow the instructions on the bag here. I think they say something like feed monthly, apply monthly during the growing season, using half these rates for carrots. So, you know, the box in the back there, even though we don't have any fertilizer incorporated into the soil there, we can always just throw a little bit of this on top and just water it in, get it watered in. I do have a different video coming out on how we're going to be fertilizing this box right behind me here. So make sure you're subscribed and follow along for when that video comes out. If you have any questions, let us know in the comments down below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and thank you for joining.